Okay, listen. Ooh, chic as fuck, actually. I had a really bad mental breakdown. Any free time I've had in the past 7 days, I'll be honest, I've been rotting. And today I really need to rip the band-aid off and get back to living life. This has been the worst week. I feel like fucking garbage. In times like these, it's important to do a consumption audit. This will give you insight into the stimulus that created my mental breakdown, okay? This girl, Eshitwari, You Were Mine, Bad Decisions, Empty Pages, Summer and December. The thing is, when you're sad, of course you want to listen to sad music, but then you're just compounding the emotion. And I put it in this playlist called Miracle Grow for the Lump in Your Throat. And that's exactly what all these songs are. Also, Gigi Perez, Sugar Water, and The Beach at Every Life. I'm telling you, like, I have not listened to any other songs. No fucking wonder. No fucking wonder. I spelled licorice. Liquor rice. Am I right? Liquor rice. I hardly know. But I ate a metric ass load of black licorice. If any of the ingredients were in the Bible, I was not eating it. If God did not have a hand in making it, it was in my body. Okay, so we're gonna try and retrace the content and what I can remember, what I learned from it, okay? I watched a bunch of videos about AI. Not AI-generated videos, but a bunch of videos about the future of AI. And I learned that we could be extinct by 2027. Guys, it's bad. A lot of videos about the economy. And I learned that the economy bad, US dollar equals dunzo. I watched more videos about the US government, Tesla, and why their company is doing so bad. I learned that Elon Musk makes most of his money from SpaceX and other ventures, and Tesla is a very small share of his wealth. This is just making me sad. Now let's get to the brain. Shut up. Ooh. I watched 3-hour video about 9/11. I mean, every time I watch something about 9/11, it's like, yeah, I already knew that. I've watched... If there's anything out there about 9/11, I've watched it. That's probably my favorite historical event. If we're being honest, I think everybody likes 9/11, no? Okay, you know what I mean. Not that you like 9/11, but come on. I think this is an interesting... If I could go back in time and rewrite history so that never happened, interesting. It did happen, and we can't ignore it. I don't think anyone's gonna fight me for saying it was interesting. I'm not saying I enjoyed 9/11. I watched that series with the Nectar House. It's like Love Island, but YouTube produced. I learned nothing. Pure brain rot. I watched an hour and 48-minute long video. I think it was that long. Conan versus Jay Leno. If you don't know about that, it's so stupid. It doesn't even matter anymore. I learned that Leno is bad. We don't like him. And more importantly, I learned that I love Conan. I fucking love Conan. Conan, call me. I paid for HBO Max just so I could watch Conan Must Go. Conan must go home with me. It just sucks knowing I'll never have him. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Like, I'm not gonna argue about this, because I know people are gonna be like, what the... Shut up. I have liked some extremely questionable men, just because they were funny. That's really all it is. Girls just want to laugh, okay? Guys, you think I have a shot? His wife is so beautiful, too. I'm not a homewrecker. Life would be easier if I didn't respect the sanctity of marriage. Or women. Life would be so much easier if I didn't like men in general, I think, actually. Life would be easier if a lot of things were different, but here we are. Okay, what am I doing? On a scale of wanting to be seen, okay, 1 being James Charles, you know, I'll do anything for attention right now, and 10 being Bigfoot, I would say I'm like a 9. Welcome to my declassified rot recovery guide. Face reveal, this is what I look like today. Oh my god, I look fine actually, I just fucking can't stand myself. Sorry. I've got a lot of vitriol in me right now, and I don't want to project that onto the camera. Ah! Sometimes I just get so sick of myself, and you know what's annoying is that I have to represent this bitch every day for the rest of my life. This is who I am. It's always me and her. I'm about to initiate step 1, which is workout. Also, I'm thinking I gotta do something really crazy in June. I gotta go on a trip or something. My Google Photos keeps being like, 2 years ago you were here. 1 year ago you were doing this. Yeah, okay, we get it. Because I'm being pissed off by my past selves who went on all these fun trips. I gotta do something to piss off my future self. Throughout all of this, though, at the forefront of my mind is just Conan O'Brien. I can't stop thinking about him. Cheers. Cheers to that, brother. Okay, let's just go home. I have nothing to say. Let's enter phase 2. What is phase 2? Bro. He's right behind me, isn't he? The thing is, I'm the type of girl to like, I'll light sage in my room, but I won't vacuum. This room may physically be dirty, but spiritually it's very clean, okay? I feel like I'm in a whole different plane right now. Like my room is transcended into something greater than it is. Greater than the sum of its parts. You know what I mean? Now that it's clean, I fucking vacuumed. First time in... No comment. I fucking dusted. I dusted. Oh my god, this feels so good. Anyway, so I'm washing my sheets. Next phase. What's the next phase? I actually don't remember. I have to check. I wish that was Conan. Guys. Okay, I will admit, it's 3:40. I spent an hour watching Conan videos. I won't lie, okay? I could have cleaned my room in probably an hour. Like, I started going on a side quest to charge my GoPro, which, by the way, I think is fucking broken because it won't work, even though the batteries are charged. And then I couldn't find the charger, so I was looking for that. And then I found an old pair of glasses, so I was trying those on. It's just like a bunch of different side quests. He's right behind me. Okay. Why aren't you Conan? How much do you think a cardboard cutout of Conan O'Brien goes for these days? Okay, $80. Guys. No, I shouldn't. Maybe for my birthday. Maybe for my birthday. Guys, should I get a Conan O'Brien card? No. I'm not 17 anymore. I can't be doing shit like that. Look at this one. I shouldn't. I'll never have him, and that's a cross I have to carry with me every day, knowing that I will live my life and die, never having been touched by Conan. I just have to make myself do something. You have to remember that the world is bigger than the boundaries of your room. I did also eat a really nice lunch. I had some cod with some grilled zucchini and tomato and avocado and feta. It was really good. I'm going to this plant shop in the city. Not like the city, but technically the city. It's just a nice drive, and it's just a good change of scenery. So I'm just gonna spend the next few hours out of the house. I did actually go to the gym again today, so I think this is good. I think I've officially started the upward spiral. I won't lie though, I still feel terrible. Also, I'm wearing jeans. I wouldn't say my outfit is necessarily nice, but I feel like when I'm wearing jeans, I'm more likely to carpe diem, if you will. I'm just pissing myself off. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, all right. That was nice. I had a good time. I'm a good consumer for me. I'm a bad consumer for capitalism because I always talk myself out of buying things. But I did purchase 2 things for $5 in total, so that was pretty good. I'm excited with what I got. Do you remember how I was saying one day I woke up and I was just thinking about butternut squash? Okay, same thing happened to me, but with the color purple. I feel like I would look good in purple. So I got this tank top that's like a purplish color. I also got these like cargo shorts that are nice. I'm pretty satisfied. I did talk myself out of buying this really nice men's button-up Harley-Davidson shirt. I should have bought it, but I didn't. Anyways, and then I went to the plant shop, and I started to get really down on myself because I was like, I am gonna have to repot one of these plants. Like, I'm struggling to just take care of myself, so how am I gonna take care of another plant? Like, what am I doing? And then I was like, you know what, I have to power through. So I was like, fine, I'll just buy the pot here and I'll go to Home Depot and I'll get some dirt. And then the girl asked me if I wanted dirt and I was like, perfect, yeah. And then she's like, oh, do you want me to just repot it for you? I was like, oh my God. God bless you. Also, happy Pride Month. Can we talk for a second? I think us women should warn each other when there is no toilet paper in the bathroom, in the restroom stall. I've been thinking about this for a while. Let's say you pee, okay? You pee in a stall, and then there's no toilet paper, so you're like, great, now I just have to wait. I just have to stand up and go, knowing that my pants are gonna smell a little bit like pee the rest of the day until I can get home and change. And then let's say there's a line. Guys, we should tell people that there's no toilet paper in there. I almost didn't because I was embarrassed because there was no toilet paper in my fucking stall. And then the woman started to go into my stall and I was like, there's no toilet paper. Which is kind of a weird thing to admit. You're basically saying, hey, listen, the crotch of my pants is gonna smell more than I would like it to the rest of the day. The crotch of your pants does not have to smell. It's like a nice warning, right? Nobody does that. That's like, guys, come on. And there's that moment, like when I leave a stall, knowing that there was no toilet paper and I don't say anything and then the girl goes in there, I know the second she pulls down her pants and pees and then looks to the left and there's no toilet paper, I know she's thinking of me. Because I do that. I think of the person who was in here after me like that fucking traitor. Now both of us are united by pee-pee smelling pants. That's not fair. Just because my pants smell a little bit like pee-pee doesn't mean that yours have to too. Okay? If you're really a girl's girl, then you risk the embarrassment and you tell that person so that they do not have to suffer the same fate that you do, okay? I still feel a lack of anything, but I guess it's better than feeling the existential dread that I felt for the past, like, week. So, enough yapping, let's go. That's crazy. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. I don't know why I'm crying. I just love Conan O'Brien so much. And I'll never meet him. I'll never meet him. Oh my god, I think I just spent the past 3 hours watching videos of Conan O'Brien. What has become of me? Oh, Heavenly Father, why do I yearn? I was looking at recipes for birthday cake and 23 Ooh! Oh my god, in 23 days, I complete my 23rd rotation around the sun. June 24th, don't forget. For my birthday, if you want to gift me something, you can Venmo me $500. I have to journal. I hate journaling. Actually, when's the last time I don't want to see the last time I journaled. It's probably going to make me sad. I wish I was a journaler. I wish I was. I don't know if it's just the high from watching Conan O'Brien be silly and goofy, but feeling much better than when we started the video for sure. The mood is too silly goofy, and if I start journaling, oh god, there's never a good time to face yourself, is there? Okay, I'm gonna show you my 2016. This was my art journal. You have to remember the vibe of 2016, like the Tumblr era. Okay, this is fucking... I'm sorry. This is a cigarette bed I found. This is flour that I taped or whatever. The heartbeat of someone dying, a leaf, and a cigarette. I was 14. Then there's a little doodle of a man with flowers. It says, why do the best people die first? When you're in a garden, what flowers do you pick? The most beautiful ones. From June 13th, 2016, fresh off Harambe's death. I drew a peach on a post-it note, I cut it up, and I rearranged it. And then I did some shit watercolor. I'm sorry. Did it again, and there's a light bulb hanging. Okay, it's giving Milk and Honey. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. We have a quote from Milk and Honey. Guys, we have a quote from Milk and Honey. We have a quote. Everybody, we have a quote from Milk and Honey. She was a rose in the hands of those who had no... Okay, that was just dramatic. Bill, you should hear this. She was a rose in the hands of those who had no intention of keeping her. She was 14. She was a tortured artist. Oh my god, I got the zoomies, guys. Me thinks I have an idea. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I need you to shut the fuck up. I miss when TikTok was like... Guys, what the fuck? Why did we bully people to the point where they stopped doing that? Do they still do that? I don't know, I'm off TikTok. But if they're still doing that, let me know. I'll have to get back on it. Come on, that was so fun. Ah, man. Methinks the show must go on. Okay. I always feel like at the end of my videos, I have the most personality. And I'm like, people have probably already clicked off. Thinks I might be an artistic genius. So first I was like, I'm gonna draw Conan. And I've been staring at his face so much the past like 10 days. I was like, I can definitely do it from memory. So it didn't turn out too good when I did it from memory. So then I was like, Okay, I'll look at a picture of him. This is the reference. Oh, look at him. Look at Conan. Sorry. And then it looked pretty crazy. Anyways, and then I was like, well, now I just have this weird head where I attempted to draw him from my memory floating above him. So then I made that head have arms that are like it's like a demon, you know what I mean? Like, actually, I'm not gonna, he's right behind me. Bill, it doesn't mean anything. Bill's been really jealous. You may notice I put in his wedding ring. I've accepted the parasocial confines of our relationship. And also, I don't actually want him. The reason why I want him is because I know, deep down, I know in my subconscious that it will never happen. So it is totally safe to become infatuated with someone who you know you will never have a future with. Damn. First, Bill gets cooked. Sometimes, I just wish I'd shut the fuck up. I'm sorry if you lost respect for me. Love you so much. Thank you for watching. I'll keep it real. June is gonna be a crazy month. I'll try to get another burger out in a few weeks, but I'm sorry I didn't give you a kiss last week, so I'll give you 2. 1. Okay, 2. Okay, now you blow me 1. Thanks. Maybe you blow me a second one? Thanks. Okay, so now we're even.